I would call myself a mood reader, but the type of mood reader who reads the same type of books for a week straight, then drastically changes the next. So I guess this vlog is for my book girlies who also fixate on different tropes and genres. I hope you enjoy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tash. Today's video is going to be a mood reading vlog. I am technically from the future because I again forgot to film an intro, which is something that I'm going to need to put into my brain. You can't just go into filming, you know? You gotta explain what you're doing. So this video is about me just having a mood reading vlog, spoiler free, and I'm just choosing whatever I felt like at the time, any new releases that I've received or any new purchased books. Just me telling you guys my thoughts and opinions, but again, spoiler free. We'll jump straight into the video, but I thought I'd just give you guys a little heads up about what today was about. Chapter 24 with you with a view as of last night. So I did read while I was at the golf course with my partner, and then I came home and I read last night, and it was just, I have that 5-star feeling with this book, guys. I have the 5-star feeling, and I should have listened to everyone earlier because all of my mutuals, every single person I've seen on any of my feeds, whether that be BookTok, Instagram, BookTok, Instagram, BookTube, across all 3 platforms, everyone said that they've loved this book. Of course I bought it. It took me a while to pick it up, but I wish I picked this up earlier. It's incredible. The connection I have, the love that I have for these characters. I can relate to the things that are happening, the aspects of grief, the aspects of them trying to discover who they are and what their purpose is, and I love it. I need to put some balm on, my lips are so dry. Anyways, I probably should tell you guys what this is about. I don't even know if I've told you. Overall plot of the story so far. This book is about Noelle and Theo. Noelle has recently lost her grandmother, so this is definitely based around grief and loss, so trigger warnings. She had put up a post on her TikTok, again, trigger warning for anyone who doesn't like books based around social media, because this is highly based around TikTok and things, but not in like a cringy way. So she had a photo of her grandma with a guy she had never seen before. She had asked her grandma about it, but she kept it like basically a secret and knew that it was like a secret relationship. So she posted on her TikTok and said that her grandma had passed and she's looking to find this man, and if anyone knows who he is, to contact her, and she wants to just ask questions about her grandma as like part of her healing process. It goes viral. That's the first chapter, like what you read, and someone comments saying that that was their granddad, so she organizes to meet up with them. They are local, and yeah, once they get there she realizes that it's her high school nemesis that she is constantly comparing herself to. That's like first few chapters information. I've not given anything away towards the plot itself, and yeah, it's definitely like a heart puller. It is so much fun. I'm eating it up. I can't stop. I'm devouring it. Like, doing this update was hard enough for my brain to be like, you need to stop. You need to update what is happening, because I'm just so immersed in it. I love them all. I love them. And he's just this grumpy, arrogant boy, and she is this take no shit type of girl, and I love her. She gives it back just as hard as he gives to him, and he just smirks at her all the time. I love the little smirks. It's so swoon with, and it's so funny. Like, it is so funny. I need to get back to reading. I'm sorry guys, I can't keep updating you. This is too much for my brain. I need to get back. I'm at page 246. I'm almost done, and I need to do this because the tension is building. The tension is building. Oh my god, they're at a sidekick, and a sidekick, where they can like predict things. I don't know if it's they're not a medium. I think they just predict things. They're at a sidekick and she goes, the energy between you is pretty insane. It feels old, like multi-generational. Like lots of forces and people work to get you together. You're very, very connected. Stop, that's giving me chills. A few hours later. It took me a while to process. I had to stop recording because I started bawling my eyes out. I'm obsessed with this book. Like I couldn't even stop reading. I had to read every single word of the epilogue and that never happens. I always skip epilogues and this one I had to read the whole entire thing. I didn't want it to be over. I feel like if you loved Happy Place, you were going to love this book. It's just got those same messages of self-worth and self-doubt. You know, just regular humans go through and you have those sorts of concerns about yourself and where you're at in life. You know, what's real and what's not. What's really worth the stress. Wow, this was a beautiful book. Like, absolutely beautiful. I'm at a... My dog. You know, at a loss for words. Definitely, like, you're gonna need to check out the trigger warning. There's some deep things that are gonna be discussed, and I know this is gonna be a 5-star read for me. I just know it, and I'm gonna tell you this now. I will let you know if my mind changes, but right now my feelings are with a 5-star. I think this might be my new personality. I think this book might become my new personality. Oh my god. It's got like Grumpy Sunshine. It's got the one bed trope, road trip trope. You have to read this. You have to pick it up. Like this is going to be my personality for the rest of my life. Jessica Joyce, you are a beautiful human. Thank you for writing this, and I will be reading all of your future work because that was beautiful. Last night and so far I'm loving it. I'll give you guys a little run through of like what's actually happening for this plot. Forget Me Not is about a florist and a wedding planner. They technically are exes, so it is a second chance romance, and they dated about like 2 or 3 years prior. They've now been placed on a wedding together, and this particular high profile client is saying that she wants them together and they're like, no other options, like these are her only options. What I love most about how this has been set up for the second chance is the fact that you get the past and present timeline, which I think is so important for a second chance. Like you just need it to understand the relationship prior and just to like fully get that emotional connection to like them as characters. But what I've loved about this one, which I've not seen in many second chance romances, is that they've given a past and present timeline but showing it from only one person's point of view for the present and one person's point of view for the past. So the present timeline, which is the current high profile wedding, we're getting Arma's point of view, and she's telling us like obviously what she's going through after seeing him for so long and how that's affecting her. But then we're also getting Elliot's point of view from the past, the fact that you don't know exactly what's happened to them and why they've broken up, but we're getting the full backstory up until the point that we do. It definitely seems like she's the one that broke his heart, which is not usually the case for a second chance, so a different vibe, and I'm loving it. Less icky like they usually feel. So Arma's definitely like a more conflicted character, I would say. She's got a lot of trauma almost, and same with Elliot as well, but completely different ends, different forms of trauma. I'm getting very connected to the characters, but I'm also not emotionally invested just yet because I don't know exactly why and what's happened. I don't know if that's going to change my mind about one of the characters, like if I'm going to like them more or like them less. So I'm loving every second of it so far, and I definitely want to keep reading, flying through it. scared of being in the relationship. Like, it's just completely roles reverse and it's her scared. I love this perspective from, like, you know, sometimes the females can be the ones, they have like one foot in the door and one out. I love Elliot. Like, he's so emotionally intelligent. It's so nice to read because sometimes, like, men just don't have that emotional intelligence. She wakes up in the middle of the night and says, like, I want to go sleep in my own bed. I want to have like a bath there and I want to just like be at my own house. So he's like, yep, it's 2 a.m. Let's pack up our things. Let's go. They go to the house. She's really stressed because the big wedding's like about to happen. What he does is he lets her vent, doesn't say anything in response. He says, I nod, I agree, I listen, but I've accepted the fact that I just drove 15 miles at 2:30 in the morning to squeeze into this bathtub and listen to Emma Wilsbin. It's fine. I may fall asleep and slip under and drown, but it's fine. And then later on he goes, she breaks down her worries, her regrets. I don't comment. I just allow her brain to organize. That is just exactly what every woman wants. Like, I feel like men are always trying to find like resolutions for us. Like, we vent a lot and we say like, this isn't going right, or I don't feel this way and I'm this and rah rah rah, and we vocalize a lot of our worries, and then men always just try and like give us solutions, and I'm like, I know what the solution is. I know. I just choose not to do it and I want to vent about it. Like, let me just say what my issues are. And Elliot just gets us. Elliot is one of the girls, like, he just gets it. I love that. I love that chapter so much. Oh my god, he is such an idiot. I just said it, I loved him. He is such an idiot, but I love him. Oh my god, why did he do that? Why? We've just found out the reason why they're breaking up. Why? Oh my... I need to keep reading. I'm halfway through the chapter. Oh no. Not at the wedding. Not at the wedding. They're both in the wrong. They're both in the wrong for this whole situation. Oh my god. That is such a mess. No wonder they didn't speak for 2 years after that. That is hectic. Oh my lordy. That was a crazy last 25%. I was on the edge of my seat. I couldn't put it down. Now that we know why they both broke up, I'm like, you're both idiots. Julie Soto did such a good job of like diving deep into the characters and their backstory and like who they are, and I just felt so connected to them by the end. The spice was really good as well, but I think I know why it was so good, because I found out that she's actually a fan fiction writer and they always write the best spice. So yeah, this was really good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna recommend this to you guys if you love a tattooed man who doesn't know how to communicate properly, but he has a lot of like ambition and drive and he just knows what he wants, and he's emotionally intelligent rather than knowing the right thing to say at the right time, if that makes sense, at like social situations. And if you love a female character who feels a little bit lost, but she is just career driven and she just has the most sunshine personality, you're gonna love this. Like, the grumpy sunshine vibes are immaculate. Oh, it was just so lovely. I have a thing for florists, like men who have tattoos as well. I'm kind of sad that it's over now. I think I might give it a 4.5 even though it's very fresh since I've finished, but that's what I'm thinking at the moment. I think that that's what I'm gonna go with. It was just really fun. Oh, and another thing, if you love an angry first kiss, as attentive as him. He found out that she has diabetes, and now he's doing everything under the sun to understand what that means for her and how to help her. Like, who just goes and researches all this? Like, it's just, he's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man. Stop, he's doing it again. He snuck almonds into their house for her. So I finished it last night and I really enjoyed Love Theoretically. I loved learning about the different types of physicists that they have, which is theoretical and the experimentals, and just knowing about the rivalry that they have. I enjoyed the relationship that they built together. I think that Jack's helping her become herself more and stand up for herself and not be such a people pleaser was just a good aspect of the book. I guessed in the last time I think we spoke there was a bit of conflict at the end, which I was expecting. I was just like, things are going too smoothly, like there has to be something. The conflict wasn't overly bad, and I think with the bit of groveling that he did, but also like the reassurance that he was giving her, the way she's processing things and just like needing time to understand herself and what she wants in the relationship, and also just like in general, he was giving her that and that time and that space if she needed. And he was like, what do you want? What do you want? I really liked the epilogue. I don't know if it was an epilogue, it just said 6 months later, but I'm gonna count it as an epilogue. I really liked that because it was just like a continuation of their story rather than being like, oh, we're getting married, we're having babies, we're having children, like all of that. Like, it was just like the perfect summary. I mean, I just love Ali Hazelwood's writing. I think she's probably going to be one of those auto-buy authors for me every time. I just enjoy it. It's easy for me. It's fun. I'm probably going to give this maybe 4 stars. I think that's what I'm coming to. I've sort of sat on it this morning. Yeah, I think a good solid 4 stars. Like, I would definitely recommend this to anyone who hasn't read it yet. All the books I've read, I definitely hands down recommend highly. You With a View, like, this is the one I'm saying 5 stars, you need to read it. Like, this is the book. These books were just phenomenal in themselves, so I highly recommend both of these. Again, this was 4.5 and this was a 4-star, and yeah, such a good week. Like, I've had so many good weeks in a row. Like, I honestly think this reading wrap up I'm about to do is going to be the best month I've had all year. I have a feeling it might be the best month I've had all year. There's just so many good books I've read. I'm probably going to wrap up the video here, and I'm going to continue on with the book I also started last night, which was an arc in my Kindle, and I'll probably maybe mention it in my wrap up video, which will be up soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.